Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope you're having a good Sunday. This is Sean with Triggered Precision Machine with episode number 7 of the 10-part breakdown series. Today we're going to stick with the topic of pistols and dip into concealed carry weapons. We're going to stay away from the overall broad topic of concealed carry. We're just going to focus on the handgun for this video. So this is another one of those topics that has a lot of different and very strong opinions. And what you're about to hear is just that, just my opinion. This is something that I take seriously whenever someone asks for advice because there's undeniably an enormous responsibility that is attached to carrying a concealed weapon. And we can get into that a little bit later on during a separate video. So let's get started with this little Glock we have sitting in front of us here. Here we have this little slimline class Glock 43x MOS. This is my current personal preference for a concealed carry weapon, and it has been for about 3 years now. It's chambered 9mm, weighs in at just under 23 ounces with a loaded standard magazine, which holds 10 rounds. Being this is one of Glock's slimline pistols, it comes in at just under 1.1 inches wide, around 5 inches tall, and 6.5 inches long with a 3.4 inch barrel. This is the MOS version, which just means the pistol is optics ready from the factory. So now we can get into some of the modifications I made to this pistol to suit my personal carry style and shooting preferences. So starting off here with the optic, I'm running a Holosun 407K. I am a huge Holosun fan. This one's mounted on the slide using a C&H precision adapter plate. And this combo has been absolutely rock solid for me since day one. Now everything on the slide, including the barrel, is all Glock OEM components. So moving down to the frame, I run a Vickers tactical slide stop. I find they're just about the right size to not interfere with shooting or carry. And the trigger you're seeing here is made by Overwatch Precision. It's got one of their MP3 coated bars and MP3 coated minus connectors. So the trigger's still around 5 pounds, which is pretty stiff, but it has a nice distinct wall and crisp break, which is perfect for a carry gun in my opinion. So the grip here is something a buddy introduced me to a few years back, and at first I thought it was a gimmick until I shot his pistol. So these are adhesive stick-on grips that you can buy for a variety of pistols. And not only does the grip actually work well to give you a better grip, but it also makes for a much more comfortable carrying experience since you don't have hard plastic digging into your skin. So depending on the method you carry, it could be very beneficial for you. And these aren't super expensive. This one's been on my pistol since I got it, so close to 3 years. And it's held up through scorching heat, rain, sweat, probably a little bit of blood at some point from an aggressive range day. So in my opinion, it's worth looking into. And these are made by a company called A-Grip. And last but not least, we have the part here that makes this pistol so interesting in my opinion. The aftermarket magazine you see right here. I mentioned earlier that this pistol has a standard magazine capacity of 10 rounds, right? Well, these Shield Arms magazines increase that capacity to 15 rounds while still being flush fit. That's the same as a Glock 19, but in this tiny little package. These mags have been out for a little while now, so they aren't exactly a secret, and most of the people I know who carry a 43X or 48 use these Shield Arms magazines. One of the requirements for using their mags is you have to use their aluminum mag catch right here, which is fine because it's the perfect size, it has good texture, and it blends in well to the whole package. As far as things I would change on this whole setup, the only thing I will end up doing is probably switching out the optic to one of the new Holosun EPS carries. So that optic has an enclosed emitter, which is the direction I'm going with all of my red dot pistols on a carry, and especially on a carry gun. It really helps to keep the lint, dust, the water, sweat, and other grime out of the emitter and off the internal lens. Shooting this gun is pleasant. It's small and is light for what it is, so it's going to be a bit snappier than a Glock 19 or a Glock 17, but it is very shootable and very capable with a little training. I'm always looking for the best stuff out there, and so far, there's a few offerings from Smith & Wesson that have my attention, but as of now, I have no plans on leaving this platform. I have a video scheduled for later this month where we're going to see how far back I can reasonably shoot this little pistol and get impacts on an IPSC AC zone steel target. So that's going to be a fun one to watch. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this stuff, hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll continue to put out better and better content. Thanks, everyone. Have a good day.